All right, according to this, we are live.
All right.
Let's check.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, we are Psycho Juicebox, and this is B Views
Yes.
Live.
Yes.
And today we're going to talk about a movie that just came out not too long ago. Wait, hang on a second. There we go.
Oh, come on. You tell me we went live.
No, we're live. I just
Okay.
I had to mess with the order of things. I had our background picture in the foreground,
Okay.
so you couldn't see us at all.
Okay.
But yeah, we're Psycho Juicebox, and this is B Views Live,
Yeah.
and all right, we are live. Cool.
We're
And
live? Sweet.
hey, and Cino's in the chat today.
Yay.
He sees everything.
Oh, boy.
So we're talking about Unhinged. This is a movie where Russell Crowe plays John Goodman from the Roseanne Show and
Yep.
gets angry and tortures people with a vehicle or around the you know the the desolate hellscape of New Orleans. So,
Yeah, we figured out it was Louisiana.
and it wasn't super hard to figure out. Ooh, we got some frame skippage. That's all right. Press on. Any audio issues on that side, Cino?
Sino, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, we're a couple of minutes late. We were trying to fix Mike's audio issues.
Of course. Of course.
We did a great job.
Yeah. Yeah, we really touched it up.
Yeah.
We really figured it out. We did not figure it out.
I didn't see Russell Crowe in The Mummy, but like did Russell Crowe had he already had he already grown a lot more?
Using the mummy?
Yeah, he played Dr. Jekyll at the end of The Mummy.
Oh. The one with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Oh.
It could have been good. Could have
Oh.
been good. And they just didn't make it good.
No, it's with Tom Cruise. What do you expect? It's not going to be good with Tom Cruise.
All right. Well,
What's good with
let's
Tom Cruise?
um any movie where Tom Cruise isn't actually doing anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
But yeah, Russell Crowe is pretty hefty in this movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen Russell Crowe in a while. He gained a lot of weight. Like there were several
Yeah,
points where I was like, "Wow,
he was
he
a thick
looks
boy.
like John Goodman in like the 1990s."
He really did. He really did. It looked like John Goodman from Roseanne, and it's like, oh, that's a big John Goodman.
Uh-oh.
What?
The video's frozen.
Is it? Is it really?
On Streamlabs, yes. Oh, now it's back. It's okay on Discord, but it's frozen on Streamlabs. Uh yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
It couldn't have been good with Tom Cruise. It's a fair point. A Mummy movie probably couldn't have been good with Tom Cruise. Wow, we're
Yeah.
having a lot of freezing issues today, and we did not last week. Can we at least be heard?
Oh, come
I don't
on.
know what the deal is.
I don't know.
On my side, it's constantly frozen.
What's that?
Streamlabs is constantly frozen on my side.
I'm watching the Twitch feed, and it's quite choppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Um, but we're just gonna press on, I think.
Okay.
All right. So, when we watched this movie, it was a week ago.
Yep.
Mike, tell us something about this movie.
Okay. Well, we have the main character. What the hell is her name again, John? Let me look it up really quickly here. This is the worst produced show on the internet. Remember that, people.
Coming correct tonight.
You're damn right.
Mike,
Rachel.
Mike is gonna be muffled. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my audio is shit. I'm sorry.
We tried so much to try and get this to work.
I don't know. I'm in a different room in the house, and it's still the same problem. So
yeah, he switched rooms. Yeah, we were like 10 minutes of trying to fix the audio, and they were like, "Fuck it." All right.
I can't help it. but yes, Russell Crowe, he basically cuts off Rachel.
Well, wait.
He doesn't remember.
Russell, this movie, we cannot talk about this movie without talking about the fact that this movie starts off with a scene of Russell Crowe tracking down and murdering his ex-wife.
I think that's his ex-wife. I think so.
I'm 90% sure it is based on later on in the movie.
I would imagine. I mean, he kills the either the boyfriend or the husband of the ex, and then he kills the ex, and then he burns the house down.
Yeah. Like, brains him right in the fucking face with a hammer.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
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 That's
and
how...
You hear Russell Crowe just, like, grunt and... It's like, all right, dude, we get it, you're fat. I mean, come on, you can breathe.
Jesus.
I mean, come on, dude. Seriously, are you a fucking ape?
So then we meet Rachel, a woman who's getting divorced, whose husband was unreliable. Whose husband was unreliable, so she divorced him. We see that there's a moment with her kid in the car where he calls the kid, and he's just, hey, Beto's in the chat. Hi, Beto!
Hello, Beto!
We're talking about Unhinged today.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the dad cancels, I think, a baseball game with the kid, right?
Yes. Yeah, they were going to go to a baseball game.
Yeah. And they kind of, establish... Mike, could you hold
it like this? Hello?
Hang on, Mike. You're going through your computer. Is the microphone that's on your computer picking it up instead of the microphone through your headphones?
I changed it. I changed the audio settings that it picks it up through the microphone.
Try changing it back. Mike, can you put the microphone in your mouth while you speak?
Unbelievable. Yes, because it says the output device is the external headphones.
Huh.
Hello?
Oh, wow, that's actually better, I think.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, is that the computer, Mike?
Yeah, it is. Really quality Sony headphones, quality.
I mean, I won't say that it's good audio, but
obviously, it's not gonna be great.
You don't sound like you're in a cathedral anymore.
That's good.
You might have to speak a little bit louder, though, because you are quieter.
Hello?
Oh my god, it's coming through your mic. It's coming through your headphones now.
Oh yeah, it is good. Oh, it's coming through the headphones now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Cino wants you to gargle the microphone
Whatever.
now, so
I'll start to talk louder.
yeah, let's just yell.
You said to talk louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we're doing it live.
I mean, yeah, it's B-Views Live.
Yeah.
We called
we're
it
doing
that.
It live. I mean,
We titled
right on
it.
the fly, man. Anyways, back to John Goodman.
Dude, there are so many times in this movie where I looked at him and I was just like, holy fuck, it's John Goodman.
Oh my god! I mean, it's just it's so much like him.
I can't.
I was just waiting for him to say like, "Shut the fuck up, Donnie." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
well,
like
this
that's
is Russell
exactly
Crowe.
the John Goodman he looked like. Was like Big Lebowski John Goodman.
Right." And then you kept calling him Russell Crowe, which I thought was funny.
No, I kept calling him Kurt Russell. I always get Russell Crowe and Kurt Russell mixed up.
Kurt Russell.
An issue that apparently nobody else in the world has.
No.
I think that I'm sorry. Amanda wants you to deep throat the mic now, Mike.
Amanda, no, I'm sorry. No, this is good enough. This is as good as you get, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
It is B-Views. Gremlins broke all our things.
Yeah.
No, that's usual. That's usual B-Views.
But Rachel is kind of like a herky-jerky character who's on her wit's end. And
Well, yeah, she's just getting divorced. She's late and apparently is habitually late.
So why would you take a freeway? I mean, why would you take a freeway?
I mean, the I-10 is the fucking worst interstate ever made. At least,
I've never been on it.
Yeah, it sucks. Don't drive on the I-10.
It looks like a living nightmare.
There are parts of the I-10 that just look like they're just suspended over miles of water. Like, the whole place is a fucking nightmare.
No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. I'm not sitting in traffic over water.
But
no thanks.
Don't worry. Lake Pontchartrain is only like 10 feet deep at its deepest. It's only 10 feet deep, and like the only things that can live there are sharks and alligators, so it's fine.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's wonderful. All right, so wow, we aren't even like part of the way into the movie. We haven't even started talking about the movie.
No. Well, we have someone.
Yeah. And
this ain't a plot to plot. This ain't a plot to plot.
Oh my god. Good.
No, we never do plot to plot anymore, dude.
We don't anymore, but like some of the movies we should, and this one
we do.
This is one of the ones we should at least go through the plot a little bit, because otherwise like no clue.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's a guy who has fucking serious road rage and he says multiple times, "I want to be heard. I want to be heard."
This is a movie about men's rights activists and how they are giant pieces of shit and they suck and can't do anything right for themselves.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Because it's filled with statements of him saying like is like an old white man yelling things like "I want to be heard," and like men always get the bad parts of the divorce, and like he was just trying to do the best he could with what he had, and like
and remember, he doesn't have a name.
Oh yeah, he is Russell Crowe is credited as Man, so his name will be John Goodman through the whole rest of this movie.
Yes.
At one point, I think he calls himself Tom Cooper.
Something like that, basically.
When he introduces himself to what's his face from that one movie or that one show? It's Always Sunny.
Oh. Okay.
One of the McPoyle guys, the one who's also in the Treehouse and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Only watched a couple of episodes.
You know the guy I'm talking about, though. We watched The
Yes.
Treehouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that great Hulu movie, the Hulu original.
Oh, isn't that one of those Blumhouse ones? That
Yeah, one
Hulu?
of those fucking Blumhouse movies that I think they had like 12 months of it. They
Come
never
watch
came back with
Blumhouse.
it.
They make movies for $25 a day.
You notice they never came back with that after that year that they had that.
Well, they were only planning on doing the 1 year.
I was thinking, man, maybe they'll do it like a couple of years of this shit.
They did it
So they
on
get bogged
Prime.
down with
They
garbage.
did it on Hulu, and then the next year they did it on Prime, where they
Yeah,
released
I know.
four direct-to-Prime movies with Blumhouse, and
Uh-huh.
they all suck too.
Did you watch any of those?
No.
I watched one of them. The guy with the
Was that
like the
Black
mental
Box?
implant.
Black
Yeah,
Box?
Black
I
Box.
heard that one was
wasn't
cool.
bad. It was not bad.
Yeah.
It had a, well, of course, with Bloomhouse, I mean, it's going to be a crappy ending. It was kind of a crappy ending.
Treehouse was a Hulu movie. Sino, did you watch Treehouse with us?
Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember when Sino actually joined us for movie nights anymore.
Casino doesn't love us anymore.
No, no, not at all.
We're joking, Sino. Alright, so basically, and we kept joking that he was just gonna cut her off and then the whole thing was just gonna go fucking nuts.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't. The thing, he was stuck at a stoplight, and
Well, he wasn't stuck. He just would have moved because he's a douche.
I don't know what it was. I'm sure there was a reason that they gave, but we never see it, and I kind of like that because it's like who knows? Maybe he was just having like a fucking moment of clarity when maybe he was just having a moment of clarity where he's just like, holy fuck, dude, you just killed your wife and her lover.
Well, maybe.
At a stoplight, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, not a great place to have a moment of mental clarity is
No.
at a stoplight.
No.
No,
Not at all.
not a
It's
great.
a pretty crappy way.
Yeah, it's a very bad place to have that.
Yeah. I mean, just do it in the fucking parking lot, please. Don't do it at a stoplight.
But she like lays on the fucking horn at him.
Yeah.
Which I think is
Welcome to
little.
a city.
I think that's a little weird, a little much. But who cares?
Welcome to a city. I mean, it's gonna happen.
I come from Louisiana, where you learn how to drive, and the whole thing is like you better not honk on that horn because if you take your hand off that steering wheel, you're gonna fucking die, son.
Lovely. It sounds like people down there should not have driver's licenses, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as like New Jersey.
Right. Well, who wants to live in New Jersey? Anyway, so Fat John Goodman, he gets really pissed.
He gets so pissed that he pulls up next to this lady at the next stoplight.
Yeah.
And then he like yells at her, and he has that line where he's just like, here he's yelling at her through her son, and he's just like, ask your mom if she ever heard of a courtesy tap. You know what a courtesy tap is, son? Like demonstrates a courtesy tap to him.
Yeah, Kyle. I think that's her.
Just
I think that's her name. Kid's name is Kyle. But I mean, it's a fun movie. It can get infuriating at times.
I really don't think it's that infuriating. Because your argument is like, oh, well, all the cops aren't right there immediately at everything. But, like, at that point, he kills someone. Okay, the main criticism, we're going to talk about it right here. At one point, we were talking about, what's-his-face who plays McPoyle from It's Always Sunny. He's the divorce lawyer and her best friend, and they were supposed to meet up with Rachel, right?
Right.
Right. And then okay, oh fuck. So all sorts of crazy shit happens. I love that gas station scene. And everyone else hated that gas station scene.
That
Apparently
wasn't
too.
bad.
They're like, that's so unrealistic. He would immediately be stopped by the police. And I'm like, nope, none of these people have ever been down south before. Where the cops just don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's like, it was a white guy in a truck. That's not a thing. It was, you're like, so we'll look for the nearest black guy selling CDs.
Right, real nice.
But, no, when, I love that scene. I like a lot of the stuff in this movie. Everyone does what they're supposed to do in this movie.
Yes.
Like
I guess, but like I said, it just gets little infuriating at times.
I really don't think it's that big of a thing. Maybe there should have been 2 cops in that scene where there was only 1 cop. You're right. Because usually cops go around in teams of 2.
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume that the other cop was outside. Or looking around in one of the other rooms.
Could be.
I mean, they're not going to stay right next to each other when they're going into a building.
Right.
But, whatever. The main issue that everyone has with this movie is that there aren't enough cops. And you can't say that you like the diner scene because you fucking don't, you liar. The whole diner scene, you were like, oh, bullshit! Bullshit! The whole time.
It was a badass kill.
Oh, yeah, because,
other than that,
what does he do? Doesn't Russell Crowe just, like, grab him by the head and just smash his head against the table until he dies?
And then he stabs him
He stabs him right in the neck, yeah.
With either, like, a butter knife or, like, a fork?
Yeah, and then everyone, like, freaks out, and, like, people run out of the place, and you're just like, that wouldn't happen. There would be people trying to stop him. And I was like, dude, that Russell Crowe guy looks like he's like 600 pounds and 8 feet tall. Nobody's gonna try and stop him. That dude just murdered someone with his bare hands. That dude just murdered someone with his bare hands. And you think someone's going to go and be like, hey, you better not leave this place. What are you going to do? You're just going to be the next person he kills.
Get in the window, man. There was multiple people in that place.
Yeah, and the minute he started beating someone, most of the people did the thing that most people would do and just get the fuck out of there because it's uncomfortable. Or go outside to make a phone call. To the police.
Or you can film it on your phone like those 2 guys.
Yeah, that's the part I find unrealistic. But you know what?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
People are fucking stupid, so I know for a fact it would end up somewhere.
Right. And it did end up on the news with the 2 guys that were filming it.
Yeah, and I think that works as part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we can say he has a plan, because it's very clear throughout the whole movie he doesn't really have much of a plan. He's just kind of rampaging.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Well, he does have a plan. It wasn't like this was premeditated. He didn't go out of his way and go through her stuff. He stole her cell phone, and that was the extent of his plan.
Right, and that was it.
He stole her cell phone, left a throw phone in her car, and that's his plan. He was just gonna terrorize her and make her tell him things, and then he was gonna go to her house and take her kid and some stuff.
And her brother. And her brother's girlfriend.
I don't know what is that? So you know? What is eggs over my hammy? Forgive me, we don't have Denny's down south. We have Waffle House, like true Americans.
No attention to see now. Let's keep going.
Oh man.
So are you talking eggs Benedict or what?
I don't know what eggs over my hammy is, but
I don't know.
It
I have
sounds
no
kind of
idea.
sexual, so...
I don't know. I grew up in New York. I mean, we had a Denny's, but nobody went to Denny's. And,
No, everyone went to Waffle House because they have better food.
right. And I didn't have a Waffle House.
It's a sandwich with ham and eggs,
No.
I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Well...
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cool car crashes.
Oh my god, there's so many stunts in this fucking movie.
Uh-huh. That was kind of cool. I mean, especially if you like cars. I mean, if you like cars, this movie is...
If you like
you
license
like it.
plates, you're not going to like this movie as much because they don't show clear license plates very often. And, like, I know that we're the license plate podcast, so we really need to talk about this, how that's an issue. Because in a movie with so many cars, how can you not constantly show us license plates?
A license plate podcast? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my goodness, what? We haven't even covered Spiral on this yet, have we?
No, that's an inside joke that comes from everywhere else.
Yeah, it came from Spiral and the wrong Illinois license plate.
Yeah, they had the Spiral is it's like a period piece because it takes place in the 90s, I think. And like the license plates there were like the 2010s license plates.
Yeah, I noticed that because I was like, that's a new Illinois license plate. I'm like, that isn't old.
There's no truth in this art.
No. Good job, Shutter.
Yep, because that's what they were expecting the whole time. You ruined my immersion. Wrong license plates.
I think during that movie, we just kept sharing license plates in the chat.
And the whole time, the chat was just filled with pictures of license plates from everywhere. Just pissed everyone off.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, but I mean, I think one of the best scenes in the whole movie is the car crash on the highway.
The budget couldn't cover license plates because it was all spent on Russel Crowe's eggs over my hammy habit.
I guess. So the pile-up scene, that was cool.
Oh my god. It was almost like that scene from I think every single one of us made some kind of Final Destination joke.
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
It was just like, and then death came for 7 of those people. Or just stupid bullshit like that.
Yep. Yeah, but I'd give it a watch. I mean, it's an hour and a half.
Oh, it's definitely worth watching. Dude, there's that scene where, like, he full-on lights that guy on fire.
Yeah, her brother Fred.
Yeah, poor Fred. Oh, he put on the weight with all the eggs over my hammies. He really is like the last movie I had seen Russell Crowe in was Gladiator, so I have to say I was very shocked when I saw him in this movie.
I mean, he was in Les Mis.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the most recent thing I've seen him in, even though I haven't watched Les Mis.
You haven't ever seen Les Mis?
No. The singing in that movie is not good. On anyone.
Anne Hathaway got a Best Supporting Actress for that.
I mean, yeah, her acting was good. I'll say
The movie was terrible.
I'll say the acting was good. All of the singing was shit.
Sacha Baron Cohen was good.
Yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen is good.
Anyways, get off this musical crap.
Oh, don't worry, we will be doing Cats.
I think that's a B Views live with Sino. That one.
We'll live stream the movie and we'll talk about it like the whole time.
No. If that's the case, it'll be like Mystery Science Theater. I mean, just insert jokes everywhere.
But yeah, there's cause he puts a phone in her car, and he says uh he puts the phone in her car and he steals her phone, and he
Yeah.
keeps calling the phone with her phone, and it
Mm-hmm.
turns out that he's like tracing it with he taped her tablet to the bottom of her one of the seats in the car,
Yeah.
and then
Whether he had time to do this, I don't know.
I they said when, but I don't.
I mean, the only time that he would have to do that was when she was in the gas station.
I mean, she was in that gas station for a while.
I mean, for only a couple of minutes.
That's true. Like I would buy that. Like he stole yeah. They actually imply that because remember, there's that scene when she stops at the gas station and then she
Yeah.
put her cell phone like in the one center console area, and
Mm-hmm.
Sav was just like, "Oh my god, her car didn't go into park properly because of her cell phone," and it was just
Right.
like, "No, it's just trying to tell us that she left her cell phone in the car."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, like, I would buy that he was able to go into the car and get the cell phone and take it out. I'm not necessarily sure I buy that he was able to look in there, see the tablet, duct tape the tablet to the bottom of the driver's seat, and then swap out the cell phones. I mean, maybe because there was quite a while where she was explaining like why she wouldn't leave and what was happening.
Yeah.
But like that's another one of those scenes I really like because one of the first things that she does is she's just like, "Hey, uh," they're like, "Is something wrong?" And she's like, "That dude like confronted us at a stoplight earlier, and he's followed me here."
Right.
And they're like, "Oh shit! Well, here we have to come up with a plan or something to do." And then that guy
Mm-hmm.
even like walks her out and yeah.
And then he gets hit by a car.
Oh my god, yeah, because the guy he decides to mouth off to John Goodman in it while he's walking back in, and John Goodman just runs him the fuck down,
And then he's hit by
and
a oncoming car.
he runs him over, but like. So he rolls off the front of the car, and he does that. So he angles it to where when he rolls off the car, he goes out into the street, and then when he goes to get up, another car comes and hits him and takes him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a cool kill. Lots of cool shit in this movie.
Yeah. He's kind of a brutal dude.
Yeah, it was like it's like a less brutal movie version of that one movie that uh, shit, Hitcher, Hitcher. I'm gonna say
Oh,
Hitcher.
yeah. It kind of reminds me too with Kurt Russell. It's a it's kind of a smaller movie, but it was back in the '90s. It was called Breakdown.
Yeah,
It's where he has car trouble and then he's being chased by like truck drivers and crazy people. I mean, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
yeah.
That
I could.
Joyride too.
I never saw Joyride.
Oh man,
At
that's a gem.
least I don't think I did.
Paul Walker, Steve Zahn.
I don't think I did.
That was one of my favorites.
Huh. We should check that out one of the movie nights. Tonight we
Yep.
watched Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, and it's amazing.
No. No.
What? You don't like Sky Captain? You don't like Jude Law, Mike? Huh?
I like Jude
what do you have
Law.
against Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow? You know what? Never mind, because fuck Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
what?
Exactly. Gwyneth Paltrow was abysmal in this movie. I mean, her fucking B movie acting was terrible.
I think she was trying to do like the whole 40s style acting type
Just
thing.
shut up, but I mean, it was so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Oh. And then we watched
Definitely.
Hunter x Hunter tonight too, so that was cool.
That was neat. I
Mm-hmm.
did not hate
We'll
that
cover that
movie.
sometime.
Oh yeah, I'd like to cover that. That's pretty
Mm-hmm.
decent.
especially the end.
Oh, that was cool.
That was awesome.
I loved the way that ended, and the only thing that could have made it better is if it was worse.
I know. Should have been more brutal.
Should have been. Get all
What she
those
should have done is put it on the
screams and yummy
grill.
stuff.
That's what she should have done.
Jude Law was amazing as
Put it over-
Watson. I can't see Jude Law as anything other than Watson's, you know? It's an issue.
But I'd give this Unhinged movie a watch.
Yeah, for sure. Always watch
Yep.
this movie for sure. Well, not always. Because
Oh.
if you're just gonna be like, I want to watch a movie, don't just always put this one on, because there are better
No.
movies. There are a lot of better
No.
movies. Actually,
No.
don't watch this movie. This movie sucks.
Of course. Fuck this movie.
Yeah, fuck this movie. I thought that was John Goodman the whole time. All it was Russell Crowe.
Ah, I don't want to see the shitty Gladiator.
Yeah, fuck Gladiator.
I mean, that was literally 20 years ago. I mean, come on.
I know. That's crazy. But no, it was interesting because I heard that Russell Crowe had some issues with anger management and stuff too, and that's one of the reasons he agreed to doing this movie. And I thought that was kind of interesting.
I did too.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this movie. But you hate the cops in this movie.
I don't like them.
What's your least favorite thing about the cops in this movie, Mike?
They're useless. They don't do their job.
I think they were doing a fine job. It's just that everything was...
It seems like they were so overwhelmed. It seems like they had no idea what to do.
It seemed like they had no idea where he was going to be, which is
right.
Accurate. Bye, Sino. Have a good night.
Bye, Sino.
Good luck opening up tomorrow.
Sleep well.
But I think it's...
Yeah, so I think they were quite overwhelmed. It just seemed like they were always, oh, what do I do? I mean, like when Fred's on fire, oh my God, what do I do?
Well, I mean, in that case, someone tied someone to a chair, lit them on fire, and then threw them at you. That seems like a legitimate time to be like, oh shit, what do I do?
I mean, but you don't panic if you're a cop. You can't panic.
Cops are specifically trained to panic.
Oh.
That's, like, I've seen the police training videos. It's literally just like, everyone always has a knife and they will always kill you, no matter what. If you are like
surviving ends weapons, dude. Surviving.
If you were like
weapons.
50 yards away from him, maybe you'll live, maybe. But otherwise, you're instantly dead, no matter how close he is.
Oh, I just always think about Rich Evans in his hat, his razor blades in his hat. Oh.
Holy fuck.
Shout out to Red Letter Media, by the way.
Yeah. Because they need our shout-outs.
Right. Legendary.
Good shit. They're about to do episode 100 of their show, Best of the Worst.
Yep.
So, congratulations to them.
I
We will
wait.
probably, before June, we'll probably have our 100th video up on YouTube.
100th.
Yeah.
Oh, with all the Twitch videos, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what episode of this we're up to. Maybe 30?
It has to be close to 30.
Yeah, it's something like that. I mean, with all the different iterations, with like live and
right.
with lives, the
I mean, we have our
specials.
uncut ones, and then we got our edited ones.
Yeah.
And
But like
tournament and
yeah, and Generation Wars. We got to do another Generation Wars soon.
I know.
Got to find something good. You know what we should do is we should do finally get Ringu going. That way we can finish up Juon and Ringo, so we can get them together for Sadako versus Kayako.
That'll take a while.
I know.
It'll take a while.
Especially since they're like, well, we talked about we wanted to go through all of like the really lesser known all of the lesser known ones for Ringu. So like we're gonna do like Ring Virus and Ring the series, and then the Spiral series.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh, it's gonna be so great. Like we had so much fun with the Ju-On Generation Wars video. I can't wait. I mean, it was fun until I got copyright claimed and messaged by a bunch of fucking people and shit. But like other than that, it was great.
Right. That was great.
It's funny that the American Grudge people didn't give a fuck, but like it was the Japanese people.
No.
They were just like,
yeah, well, of course.
And it wasn't like the Japanese company. It was the American distribution company of the DVD.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was just like, huh, this is really interesting. Oh well, they didn't care enough to make us take it down though, so I think it's fine. And it's a video that people really like or have liked.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of good shit on our YouTube. People love it.
A lot of fun stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we just put up our monster camera video. We finished up the PSC Extended Universe, which is a huge fucking deal. Because, I mean, people who have followed our channel for a while would know that PSC has a huge, has just this huge, like, background on our channel. We talk about that shit all the time.
Yeah. How many seasons did we cover? 5?
We covered all 5 seasons, and then now the spin-off Monster Camera.
Yes.
Yep.
So 6 in total.
Yeah. It's been a ride.
Wow.
Definitely watch the PSC videos, though. Some of my favorite work that I've done.
Yeah.
With the edited versions.
Nicely edited. They're fun.
Oh, yeah. I got that trailer that I use for our channel now, and that's just a trailer for one of those. That's one of my favorite videos I ever made. It's so fucking funny. Every time I watch it, I'm cracking up laughing.
Oh, good. That's some of our good early shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. Well, I think...
some within COVID, but...
Yeah.
Bless you?
Yeah,
yeah, but give a watch to Unhinged. I mean, it's on Amazon Prime.
It is on Prime.
On Apple. It's on Apple Plus.
Is it?
As well. Yep.
Don't get that. Fuck Apple. Also, fuck Amazon. But like, go buy the Blu-ray or rent the Blu-ray or do something with the physical copy.
Then you're going to be giving money to Redbox.
I'd rather give money to Redbox than Amazon, honestly. Although I don't know who Redbox is owned by, so. Watch, they're owned by Amazon too.
We can't say that. You know who owns Twitch?
Amazon. Well, you know what, Amazon? I kind of think Twitch sucks. Your website is designed like it was designed by a fucking drunk blind person.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with drunk blind people.
There's nothing wrong with blind people. If you're drunk and blind, stay home.
Then you shouldn't be a web designer.
Yeah, if you're drunk and blind, maybe don't web design at the same time. Yeah.
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 Yeah. But anyways, this has been Unhinged.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna one time.
Oh, come on! That's not what we do.
But for the one time, we're not gonna give away the end.
I am. Spoilers.
Oh.
I put spoilers on all our videos, or it's implied that we spoil movies.
Well, then I guess we will. So, how about the scissors, John?
Oh my god, that was so cool. One of the things I really like about this movie is that they literally set like everything they mention in the entire movie gets brought up later and has payoff. Like there's that scene in the car where the kid is talking about like trying to talk to his dad, and he's like, "Oh man, we just came up with this killer Fortnite strategy," and then Like the dad's just like, oh, I don't have time. Also, like, I'm not gonna be able to make the game that we said we were gonna do, and all that stuff. All right. Then that later pays off. She's all like, oh yeah, well, let me tell me what your plan was gonna be, and she has no idea what it means. But then they do it at the end. Like that's how what they do at the
Right.
very end of the movie. At one point,
Right.
she makes she talks about hey, where are my candy cane scissors? And her brother makes a joke that I laughed way too hard at about why would you need scissors to cut candy canes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then later on, she finds the candy cane scissors and stabs him in the fucking eye with them. And then she gets a cool one-liner because earlier he says the line about the courtesy tap.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you know what a courtesy tap is? You could have just given a courtesy tap. And she says, while the scissors are in his eye, and he's like trying to get to her, she goes like, here's your courtesy tap, and like kicks the scissors and shoves them into his brain.
Yeah. And then John Goodman died.
Yep. The Russell Crowe John Goodman died.
The man.
Man. His name is Man, according to the
Yep, man.
according to the thing. And you know what? Like some people's names are Man. It's fine. Like
Sure.
I think this movie was
Like
really
He-Man.
Yeah. He-Man. Hugh Man.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
That's what people come here for.
Sure. Alrighty. Oh.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's the ending for that.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think this movie has really interesting notes about things like men's rights activism, stupid men's shit. It's the whole movie. He's acting like just your stereotypical asshole guy from the internet.
Of course.
Or like his phrasing is like that. It's all the very stereotypical old white cis hetero man is acting like that. Like a white cis privileged hetero man.
Right.
And it makes some really interesting points about it. And if you are a woman, you're probably going to be put off by this movie, as the internet and as Savannah has told us.
Yeah. Yep.
Because this movie is literally like an hour and a half, I think. And almost the entire movie is just an asshole man trying to make a woman have the worst day of her life.
Yeah, literally.
Outright says it multiple times. Where he's just like...
Multiple times.
He's just like, I just want to make you have a really bad day. I want you to realize what it's like to have a really bad day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which,
Fucking dick.
Yeah, asshole.
Yep. Good job, John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman. No, I'm sure John Goodman is a lovely man. I'm not sure. I haven't met him, and I haven't even heard a commentary with him in it. Dude. But I think Kevin Smith said that he was really nice when he worked with him.
I would imagine.
Like that he was... Like, he said the whole time, he was just, like, really nervous because he was like, I just want to go up to John Goodman and be like, do the line from that one movie! Or, like... like, do the one from Big Lebowski! Or...
Right.
And he was like, I want to do that the whole time, and I was so afraid of him. And then they were just like, someone was like, you know, he actually really likes it when you do that. But anyway, it's a good movie. I'd recommend watching it. You know, if you feel a little weird afterwards, maybe it's doing its job, I guess.
I think so.
It's got cool parts, but it is a little uncomfortable overall.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think it's supposed to feel like that.
yeah. So, we have our YouTube, which is where you can find all of the episodes of B Views that have been released.
Yep.
This one isn't going to go up for another couple weeks, probably. Uh, I'm not sure when or now. When for sure.
It'll be up sometime.
Yeah, whenever I want it to be. We've got our Twitch, which is where you are right now. Give us a follow. We have a goal of making we have a goal where we're trying to get 10 followers by June, by the end of June, I think it is. So, yeah, go give us a follow if you like what you're seeing, because we're doing this every weekend. Then we also have our Twitter and our Facebook, and you can go to our Discord, which is where we do our editing hangouts, and we just have a really fun community that's growing over there. Yeah.
Yep.
We have an email
chat with us.
We have email for questions or comments or whatever. That hasn't gotten flooded with assholes yet, so sure, we'll just throw it out there. That's why it's there. For me to just sit there and let Twitch tell me when I ended streaming and let YouTube tell me every time someone copyright claims me. So
Yep. Fun. That sounds like a great time.
Oh, it's great. The email is where
Johnny Juicebox an email.
Yeah. Send me an email about my copyright